I'm not saying it live. There we are. It's so weird. It's not showing up in my feed, but it says I'm live. Good morning. There we are. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Joan. Ellie's here with me. You can hear her.
Oh, you go, bye-bye. All right, bye-bye.
I want to make sure I post it on the right page.
You're back.
I'm back. I was wondering if people would actually join me this morning. So, yes. I know, I'm back. Thank goodness. It's been a little bit. We had October ended up being quite the month. And I can't believe we're near the end already, but okay. All right, it looks like I am where I need to be. And Ellie's chattering this morning. So on Wednesdays, Hannah comes to work. So when I go live, my granddaughter is here with us. So anyway, so I want to thank you all for all the prayers, love, and concern during the passing of my grandfather. We did have his service on Saturday. So yes, so thank you for everything. But now we're back. So I wanted to share with you some projects. There's really no housekeeping items. For those of you that placed your order, my in-studio class, I actually made that a to-go class. Just because I couldn't fit it all in to reschedule, and it didn't work with everybody else's schedule either. So it is a to-go option. We're working on getting those out the door. Those of you who do the Stamp-A-Stack to-go, we're finishing those up this morning. And those of you who ordered the retreat, your retreat in the box is going out as well this week. So lots of things there. The starter kit is still on special for a few more days. So if you want to take advantage of that amazing deal, you can get $125 worth of product for $35 with tax, no shipping, or $189 of product for $99. It's a great deal. You can take advantage of it and all the perks of being a demonstrator. You don't have to do a business. There's no commitment to make it a business. So you can stay around as long as you want. Take advantage of the discount. I always say there's two reasons people join my team, either to make money or to save money. So anyway, so that deal is still going on until Friday, the 31st. And then we're in November already. One more month of Christmas stacks, one more month. Yeah, so the in-studio class is going to be on the 24th. And then I'm working on a week of lives for you. I'll announce those dates probably tomorrow once I figure out my calendar. And then we'll go from there. But it looks like there's only Joan on here with me this morning. Oh, there's two of you on. I know, I have to get back in the swing of things. First of all, I have to, Facebook's algorithm has to start notifying people again because it was like almost 2 weeks without a live. So, or at least a good week and a half since I went live. But anyway, so if you watch the replay, you can always mark replay. Morning, Sue. But yeah, so I logged on early thinking that I would have trouble to log on because I hadn't logged on for a while, but everything went smoothly. So I want to share with you a few things. Today's project, I'm using the Modern Christmas Suite. That has the Oriental Christmas stamp set and the DSP. We have some twine that went with that. And then also, I can't even talk this morning. This is the products that we used in my retreat this weekend. So I'm going to show you the projects from retreat. And then I want to let you know, I think I have three extra retreats. So if you're interested in getting the retreat in the box, you need to let me know because there's 3 extra. So here are the projects from retreat. So we added a little bit of pop of color with the gold, black, and white Christmas paper. So you will get, for the retreat, you will get the whole pack of DSP. You'll get whole pack of gold foil. You'll get the ribbon, you'll get the sequins, and the linen thread package. So it's $50 worth of product in the retreat. It is 6 projects, and then you will get some other goodies, some table gifts with that as well. So like I said, I have 3 retreat in the boxes to go, ready to go. So there we go. So here is this one, and there we did this one, and this one with the old olive, and that one we pulled in some pool party, and this is just black and gold, and then I used Shy Shamrock for this one too. You love the bundles. The colors are amazing. Yes. I wasn't sure about this one. I actually picked this bundle for retreat this time, just because none of the other ones I felt. So I'm going to show you the DSP. So it is kind of different. So we have a black and white, pretty much neutral that you could use for any project. And then we have the gold foil side with all the ornaments. You have the black and white polka dot, and then you have the Christmas trees. I love black and white for Christmas. So then we have these 2 pieces. And then we have the stripe piece. And then that side. I've used black and white for Christmas cards. Oh, Sue, you'll take one. Okay, they're $90. That includes the shipping. So it's $50 worth of product and your other goodies. So you can put a check in the mail or however. Just text me afterwards and we'll figure it out. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one. And then I have the trees. Okay, so that's the Modern Christmas DSP. Now for today's cards, I'm going to show you 2 different cards that I used with that collection. So, and I'm also going to use this ephemera pack. This ephemera pack is in the mini, the holiday mini, and it's just a total Christmas. I guess they still call it a ephemera pack, but just greetings. So I use this for these cards. Okay, here is the first card. So the base of the card is basic black, 5.5 by 8.5. Good morning, Kay. And then I have a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of designer paper. That'll be the next layer. And then I have these 2 pieces. We're going to be stamping on the white. I'm going to bring in Shaded Spruce. Thanks, Linda. These guys are all popping on now. Yes, they're finally letting you know that I'm live. Good. I'll be back tomorrow because I have an appointment on Friday. But I think I'm going to try to get back to the Wednesday, Friday schedule. I'll keep you posted on that. I am planning a week-long of lives and a special class for that in November. So there we go. Oh, that is crooked, and I caught the edge. That's one thing I'm not gonna miss about when we no longer have red rubber. When we're just going with all clear. We won't be catching edges. There we go, that's better. 2 sides to every sheet of paper. Okay, I'm gonna layer this onto the basic black piece. And I'm going to, and this is a mess. Look at this. I mean, either you love, my camera's trying to focus here. Either you love this linen thread, or you don't. And almost every one of my linen threads end up like this because they're just so hard to start off the spool. So anyway, we're gonna go with it. I will use it even if it looks like a mess. Okay, so I put some adhesive on each side and I'm just gonna double wrap. Now the linen thread that comes with this collection is black and gold and white and gold. So you get 2 rolls, 1 each in the package. But like I said, I have one, I have two or three more of the retreat to goes here. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna just add this, or I could pop it up, but I think I'm just gonna just tape it down there. And then let's do a bow for the card. I'm gonna do a double bow. I don't think you know. So I just cut a piece of the thread. I couldn't even get it to start to unravel, Linda. I couldn't even find the end to, could have slit in the cardboard like a thread spool to slip the end there. I unraveled it myself. It didn't unravel on its own because I couldn't find the end to get it started. It was wrapped really tight. Okay, so there we go. And I'm gonna add with a glue dot. But that's a good idea for future reference. But a lot of the times it's just that I cannot find the end to even start it. Okay, so we're gonna add that there. And let's bring in the sequins. I really love these sequins. First of all, I love anything sparkly. Second of all, they lay flat when you mail them. So that's a plus. So we're just gonna add some color here to the card. There we go. And I'm gonna add this greeting from the ephemera pack. And these are, and I might have just learned this today because these are self-adhesive and I missed that. So they could stick right on there or you can pop it up. So there you go. Now you won't get the ephemera pack. That was extra that I just threw in, but the rest of the stuff comes in the retreat. Not this card, those other 6 cards. I'll show you those again later. Okay, here's our next one, or our last card for today. Okay. So this, I'm gonna see if I'm lagging at all. Maybe not. Thank you. I do like black and white for Christmas. Okay, so the base of this one is white. Then I have a piece of gold foil that I cut 5 1/4 by 4 and a piece of basic white that I ran through the Softly Falling, which is a snowflake folder from last year. It's not available anymore, but I like it, so I kept it. So actually, let's add this strip of DSP here at the bottom of this one, like this. Thanks, Pam. Yes, Joyce, you can watch the replay later, but yes, thank you. Yes, I'm back. Life will slow down a little bit. I said October is always my craziest, busiest month for stamping. And then I had 2 events. I had the Stamp Fest at the beginning of the month, and I had my retreat last weekend, and then my father-in-law, throwing that all in there. It's been a little wild this month. So I'm ready for the holidays to get here so that things can be a little quiet. Yes, it's very elegant looking. Okay, so simple but elegant. That's like what I like. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this around here. Oh, I can't get it to stick on this foil. I did earlier when I made the sample. Let me try again. Oh, move it up a little bit. gonna hold it. I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna tape that. There we go. Turn this up. Tape this linen thread down. There we go. Let's straighten. So there we go. So I used the white and gold on this one. And now I'm going to add this to the white card base.
Do you need a drink?
Okay. I did cut out a gold circle with the Spotlight on Nature dies. And then I'm going to punch some trees out of the DSB with one of our circle punches. And then we'll add that to our gold circle. And I'll pop it up. I'm going to use these dimensional ends. There we go. Let's add a bow to this one. So once again, I'm going to double it to make the bow just a little thicker. How many of you are working on your Christmas cards? How many of you are done your Christmas cards? I haven't even decided exactly what I'm doing yet. Yes, those gold sayings are the best. Now my fingers aren't going to work this morning. Here, let's try this. Usually I can whip this up in no time. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to trim these ends. And then bring in my glue dots. You finished them 2 weeks ago. Well, that's awesome, Joyce. I always wait because I always want to use something from the new collection, and then I have to figure that all out. So I'm just going to add these gold gems down here, and then I'm going to bring in one of these ephemera. Yes, the black and gold is pretty elegant. I might do some cards with this. If I can get this peeled off. I'm having troubles this morning, people. This is 'Tis the Season. There you go. All right, there's 2 more. Let's put them like this. Using the Modern Elegant collection. And like I said, that's what I used at Retreat. These are not the projects from Retreat. I will show you the projects from Retreat. Here are the projects, and I think you used the Shepherd. Yes, of course. Yeah. I used that one last year. So it's 6 of these. You'll get your PDF. You'll get your full pack of DSP, full pack of gold. You get the sequins. You get the linen threads. I don't know if there's anything else. I can't remember. But it's $50 worth of product. You'll get these 6 projects. PDF, and then we have 3 other nice little goodies, gifts to put in there for you. Okay, all right. I will be live tomorrow at 10 as well with some other projects. So I think that's all that I have to share today. So thanks for joining me.